Hi all, welcome to my channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Mods. Now, a little bit different today. Basically, I posted a very short video on the Transformers group about how I have created this. Now, I do show this in the upcoming Optimus Prime video, but basically, what I've done is I've created an LED bulb in there, flickering away, just to make this ion blaster for the Fahome Optimus Prime build a little bit more realistic. So, in this video, I'm going to show you how I did it. Okay, so, things I use for this. This is a battery-powered flickering tea light, switches, JST Leads, and also I use a torch or flashlight. So, everything that I've used I've actually found on Amazon, and I've put it, I've put links for that down in the description below. So if you want to know what bits and pieces I used, the link is down in the description below. Also, I've put in some different kind of switches, which are a little bit smaller than these. That's down in the description below. So, how I made this? Now, first thing I did was I wanted the bulb out of here. I got these. These were four for less than £1, and that was in a UK store called Home Bargains. Literally just take the screw out for the batteries, take the batteries out, then if I just pull this flame off, this is just a piece of plastic that just pulls off. Got an LED bulb in there. I'm just going to push that LED down. Pops the bottom off. Then just get a screwdriver. There's just a little contact down in there. A little rod. So you're just going to pull that up. And the LED bulb comes away. Now if I straighten out these prongs, there we go. Now if you notice on these, it's a little bit hard to tell, but there's a longer rod, and a smaller rod. The longer rod is always positive on a LED bulb. So make sure that your positive wire always goes to that. The shorter rod is the negative contact point. So, with all that, if we bring back our ion blaster, if you're up to the stage I am, which I think 78 I'm on, basically we built this. Now this is really easy to take apart. All you have to do is take off this end here. Now here I've just got a simple JST connector. Link is in the description below. Also I've put a link in for these flickering tea light bulbs as well in the description down below. They are UK links, so if you are from a different part of the world, you might just have to search it in your area or your country. So that is basically in there. An LED bulb is like this, and a JST connector on there. That means that I can take this end off and I can actually remove this from. So if you come up back to the next step, if I pull this off, because this is just pushed on, here we have the battery pack. Now this battery pack is out of a torch or flashlight. Okay, and it fits perfectly in there. It holds 3 AAA batteries, but because of the size of it, it just fits perfectly into that. I have put a description down in the link below on where you can get these from. Okay, so basically it's just then a circuit. So to get the switch in there, this actually is just push fit again. So if I pull that off, there you can see the switch. Now it doesn't matter really what's positive and negative on the switch. It works both ways. But these switches came with leads already onto them. So if you notice this, I've got the positive coming down into the end of the JST connector. And that should match up with the positive on the LED. Then the negative is coming here, which is the negative end. This is the positive end, and that's going through the switch. So that is basically your circuit. So when I press this, it works. Okay, so putting it all back in. So basically for the switch, if you use the switch, I have put that link down in the description below. Also, I put in down below a link for a switch for, I'll show you. Sorry about the noise. For one of these switches, which is a bit smaller and will hide it a bit more. I just use the switch that, that I had lying around. But if you want something smaller, you can use a smaller switch. And all you need to do is make sure you put your hole wherever you want it inside this chamber. And then you can hot glue it in and it will stay in. There won't be any problems. And you can just use a flick of a switch then. Okay, so let's put this back together, which is fairly easy. So I want to make sure I'm not trapping any wires. Push it together. Then make sure that that connector goes down into there, because obviously I want it to connect up to the bulb. So that all fits in there. Also, that means I can change the batteries quite easily and plug in our LED, check that it's working, which it is, and then there's just enough room in here to tidy up the wiring. There we go, all back together. So you may want to use like a smaller switch on this, but like I said, things the same is you just hot glue it in. This has like a little like a nut and bolt thing where you can just use that to tighten it up. And then there we have our iron blaster that lights up. Nice and easy to operate. And yeah, I would say this cost about £5 to do, if that. As long as you can solder, you've got a soldering iron as well, and you can solder these bits together, pretty easy. I'm only an amateur at doing these things. So yeah, I just thought I'd do this little video for everybody just to show how I actually achieved this for the Fahome Optimus Prime build. So guys, if you like this video, please could you give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified of any future videos. But as for always, stay safe and bye for now.